Yeah, it could be snagged up here. So where I'm going right now is a place off Hastings in Bexhill, Glyne Gap, Glyne Gap Beach, where there's some nice rock formations and there's some gaps between them that I can fish, and there's only a few of them down there. One in particular that's quite safe, where I'm not going to get my rigs lost. It looks like it's pretty packed out. I hope there's just one space there at least, but it looks really unlikely. I'm not sure if someone's just coming or going there. I think they might be going. It's a beautiful beach. Being that people can park there, I would assume that people that have parked there is only here for parking at the beach, because the retail store's got his own car park. But we shall see. Oh, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. It's the 22nd of May 2023 and I'm down Glyne Gap Beach just for 3 hours to the high tide. It's pretty flat out there, but it's a beautiful day, and it was a last minute decision for me to say, do you know what, I'm just going to fish the last 3 hours down in Glyne Gap. The reason why I've chosen this particular spot is because it's got mixed ground, so I stand a bit of a chance of getting a bass even though it's quite bright weather, but there is a bit of colour in the water, so that's really good. But there's not a lot of movement in the water. So we just see what happens. I'm going to be putting some scratching rigs out there with some lug and some bluey, squid, and I've got some raw prawns as well. So we'll see what happens during this. For the meantime, I just need to get a rig out there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put a rolling, well, not a rolling rig, but a flat rig there, allow it to have a bit of movement. I'm going to put something small out there. So a 2-hook clip down is going to be the order for the first cast. Even though I have made videos, drone flyovers of this area, it's still been a while since I've been down here, and I had to re-look at that drone footage on the beach just a minute ago, just to reorientate myself a little bit. I think I've got the right spot going by the white rocks. So it's just after 4 that the high tide is. I won't sit and have our rigs up just this moment. I just want to get at least one rig out there, just so I can just get myself fishing. I am going to cast just the lead out there, right down through the middle there. I'd rather lose a lead than a lead and a shock leader and a rig. Let's get you guys a little bit closer to the action today, shall we? Normally, I'm in nighttime, and it's obviously beneficial to be fishing at nighttime, but you don't really get to see a lot, do you, really? The lug was a few days old, and I thought, I'm not going to be fishing in the next four days, so I'm going to vacuum pack it. So we'll see what that's like. After all, we ain't going to catch no fish if there's no bait in the water. So I'll just leave it at the mag 6, it's fine. Quick flick of it into the water. I will tighten up to offer a little bit of tension, and then I'll just leave it and see what happens. Right, let's set the next rod up. One of the fish I really want to catch this year is a tub gurnard. They're lovely looking fish. I've never caught a big one, but they're one of those species where you can really appreciate it when you look at it. There's beautiful colours on it. I haven't actually taken home a fish in quite a while. There was a fish last year. I think it was a plaice or a flounder, can't remember. But that was sizable, but I put it back. I had all the family members moaning at me saying you should have kept it. I should have done really, but unless I catch something like reasonably sizable, then I will put it back. With this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bigger bait out on this. Bluey, squid, probably a combination on a bigger hook setup. So a 1-up and oval would be fine. On a dongle, 1-up and over, size 4.0 hook. I'll put some bigger baits on there, see if anything happens. This is a 4-foot 1-up and over. We'll try squid and bluey, I think. We'll go for a really decent bit of squid and bluey as well. This is the first time I've actually fished a bit of bluey in daylight. You can really see how that reflects. Seriously. I'm inclined to actually probably do one or the other, like one side to be flesh out, one side to be the flesh in. So I get the scent and I get the visuals. I have got a baiting needle and those are baiting forks. I really must spend a little bit of time indoors just practicing with it, because for years I haven't bothered to use any of those. I can see clearly the advantage of it. So let's get this bound up on the squid level. And then I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to put one side of the bluey flesh out and then the other side skin out, because I can see how much of a good attractor it is. There's no point wasting time. If the fish ain't there, they ain't there. Okay, so that's one side. That's the fleshy side. And then I'm going to put the other side like that. That's a nice bait. Very nice bait, if I must say so myself. So let's get this big boy out. Let's get this really big bait out. I'm going to get myself another rig out. This time I'm going to get a Portsmouth out. I'm going to put a lug and just lug and a bit of a raw prawn. So I don't want to go for massive hooks. 183030, we need to go smaller. 1820s. So yeah, I'm gonna go something quite small with the hook size. And as usual, I set up 4 rigs, 2 that are always going to be out there and 2 that's always going to be hanging ready, baited. So there's our frozen lug here. I'm going to put 2 on, and I'm also going to be putting 2 of these on as well. These are raw prawns on per hook. Make a sausage lug. That soon firms it up. The only thing about these sausage lugs is they can be a bit of a pain to take off afterwards, because you've got all of this bait elastic wrapped around it. Should I put this on the bottom, snud? 2.0 Nordic bends. So this will be my next cast out. That's it. Get the eye of that hook bound down, so the hook's nice and proud. I think that'll be all right. I'm not going to be leaving the little rigs out for very long with the little baits on, because they get washed out pretty quick. It'd be worth me trying different distances as well, try some in close and some further out. We've only got a short amount of time. We almost want to try and find the fish so we can plonk the bait right in front of it. I can't see nothing on the screen of the Pocket 3, and I could hardly see the something on the screen of my phone either. So that rig is right in front of me right now. It's about, I don't know, 10 yards, 5 yards out in front of me. I'm gonna put some more lug on that in a moment. I'm gonna find another scratching rig so I can do this swap out more easy. For this, I'm gonna be going with a wishbone rig. These have got little tiny hooks on these. So we've got a 1/0 and we've got a 1. Very small hooks. My wishbone rig. And I'm going to be using that rolling lead. Then my 4 rigs will be out then. This wishbone rig is actually based on a pulley. It's got a pulley at the top, hook, and then the bottom is the wishbone normal setup. I'm going to put this super close out. To keep that on, I'm going to put a little bit of elastic just around there. If I can. This is why I prefer the pennel setup. You've always got another hook. Even if it's not a great hook, it still holds the bait up. Oh, that's okay. That's it, just a little flick out. Flick it out to the left, I think. That's what I'll do. Not that far out in front of me. That's all we can really do, really. We can just keep on trying different cocktails and different distances. One of the things I really like about fishing in the daytime, especially on a high tide, is that I can sit down and relax a little bit more, and I can wear normal casual clothes, don't have to put my full fishing gear on. And I use Trespass's DLX boots and shoes. The last pair of shoes I got, the DLX black ones, they were from a second-hand shop my partner bought back, and I had no idea of what they were or anything. I just wore them, and they lasted for years, and they were second-hand. So of course it was a no-brainer when they worn out. I just thought I'm just going to have to get another pair of them, and so the DLX boots seem to be very good. They're waterproof to a certain extent. They're certainly rugged, and they've got those vibrant soles on them. I used to fish quite some time in just waders for quite some time, even in the summer. But then I started to just wear just Wellington boots or normal boots. And then I got to a point where I just wear a bib and brace in the evenings with my Vass boots that I got. And it seems to be just fine. It'd be nice if we catch something today. It would be nice. Water's a little bit murky. We've got rocks either side of here. So we just have to wait and see what happens. I can see a seal out there. I'll keep on trying. Okay, that's all right. It's one lug that's cut in half. I'm weaving it so it stays on a little bit more easier. It feels quite tough bringing it in, though. Could be something on here. Certainly didn't see any knocks or anything on there, but it's heavy enough that there's something could be on there. I have to find out what's causing this clicking. Oh, no, it's gone really light. Oh, there's something on there. We saved a blank. That's like a Smooth Hound, small one. Yeah, we've got a small Smooth Hound on there. And you can see what he went for there. And he got hooked up onto the 4.0. There we go, that's Let's bring that up to the camera. There we go. So we saved a blank today with this little Smooth Hound there. I shall get this little fella back in, but there he is. Right, let's get him back in. He could have been on there for quite a while. Off he goes. You see him swimming away there? This is the next rig I'm going to be getting out. It's all clipped down. It's a wishbone rig on a pulley set up there. We've got a squid and lug. And as you can see here, we've got a rolling lead. Hopefully that'll get picked up by a bass. Hopefully. It has drifted a little bit to the right. Put the shiny side on the outside. Never tried it before other than today, but it seems to make sense. You'll certainly catch a fish's eye, seeing that glistering in the waters. Time to get myself a drink, I think. Got some bit of squid ready. Well, the lug hasn't picked anything up yet. To be quite severe, I don't think this lug's really up to much. Really, it really does reinforce my thought that when the lug comes out fresh, you just got to use it within a couple of days of getting it out. Trying to store it and freeze it, it's just a mess. Okay, we've got 2 rigs ready to go. It's 3 o'clock now. We're into the last hour and a half now. So hopefully we'll get another fish. Hopefully we'll get another fish. It'd be really nice. Or one up and over. It's been what we've caught on today. Only one fish, but that saved us a blank, so I'm going to put the same rig out again. Bluey and squid cocktail. Yeah. Been out long enough. I'm going to get that left one in. Feels like it could be stuck. Yeah, it could be snagged up here. I'll see if I can pull it out by going down the beach. Don't feel like that's going to come out. And then suddenly it doesn't look like it's to the left anymore. Try from this angle. All right, something's come loose. Hopefully it was one of those Nordic bends or something, if that's the one it's on. Be nice if I've still got the rig on the end and the shock leader, but don't feel like there's anything. It's very slack. Don't feel like I'm pulling a weight anyway. Given the time that I've got left, I'm just going to tie on a rig just to underarm flick out. That's all I'm going to do. Not going to bother putting a shock leader on at this stage. Right, we just tie a rig on there. No shock leader, just underarm. So, stick one behind. So it's 3:40 now. I'm going to start to pack up. I've got some trips to make with the family. But I caught one fish today. It's been really nice weather. Beautiful to be out here. Unfortunately, I have lost one rig, which is never a good thing, but that happens sometimes, especially down an area like this where it can be rocky and rough sometimes. But I'm going to bring these last couple of rods in, and if there's anything on there, I will come back to you and show you. If not, I will leave this video where it is right now and just say goodbye to you and thank you for watching. Until next time. So it looks like the tide has probably gone out enough for me to get my rig back. It's just a case whether someone's already been here and found it. So there's the sign that I used as a reference point as to where I was. Because I was to the left of that sign back there, which would have put my rig right there amongst those rocks. It'd just be laying stretched out across the rocks, which makes it easier to find. But it wouldn't surprise me whether it was like something like this that caught it. I've found rigs here before just laying across the rocks. Oh, what's this? It doesn't look like it's mine, but it's something's. It's somebody's. And it's deep. No signs of it yet. Now, where was it that the other piece of liner was I found? Oh no, it snapped. It was a rig. Could do with getting up on a higher rock to look down on them. It's one of those things you just suddenly just see it. It's like, ah, there it is. Then everything becomes so visible after that point. Your eyes are locked on it. I can look from above here. I found it. So, gives you an idea of just how far I cast. I wouldn't have expected to find it out here. I remember saying that before a few minutes ago. Sometimes I cast further than I even think. I estimate it at the time. Okay, so got some of it back. That's good. Got the leg weight back. Got to be very careful how I tread here. Okay. That bit I can't get out and get myself back out of here. So found it. No wonder I lost it. Would never have got a chance of getting that back. Let's get myself back. Peace of mind knowing that no one's gonna get tangled up in that or get a hook in them. And they're gonna guesstimate where I was standing. So I looked back and I could see the sign behind me. I wasn't casting from any bank, it was pretty flat surface. It could have possibly been here or this next surface here. I think it was here. Looking at it, if it was cast from here, yeah. Around about 160 yards, possibly 170. 100 yards for a reference point is a goalpost to goalpost. Still, I got it back. Didn't get all the shot leader back, but that's fine. Main thing is I got that lead back and I got those hooks out the way. Looks like we've got another beautiful day today.